Well, I guess I'll just say it. Crypto is about to go fucking crazy. Simple as that, my friend. Thank you for being here with me on the Crypto Bliss live sessions, the spotlight sessions. Much appreciations to you all, you wonderful, blessed, beautiful soul watching this right now. Anyways, I just had a massively awesome and powerful gym session. Did some shoulders and some cardio. That was lovely, and a little bit of a sauna. So that was beautiful. Feeling refreshed, revived, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Isn't that a nursery school rhyme? Something like that. But anyways, well, if you have been subscribed to my channel and you've got your notification bells on, your bell links on, well, you would be understanding that right now we are at one of the biggest times and the biggest sessions that you need to know about in crypto. This is massive, massive, massive. You are still early, and I'm going to show you why. Now, the thing is that even though this may be your last chance, you are still actually very early. With that being said, I would like to share with you, my beautiful friend, that today is a very, very special day. And that is because it is the last day of September. Guess what? That means that that's the last day of the end of the month. And if you want to know more about that candle, well, yeah, you better stay tuned right to the very end. But right now, you can see that we are actually falling. This is the 4-hour chart. I can't seem to get rid of this thing on my channel. But subscribe to my Bybit link down below so that you guys can come and trade with me. You can see here that we've got just a very interesting scenario happening. It's a bit of a rollover on the Bitcoin chart, but we'll touch base and we'll talk a little bit about that in a moment, because as you can see here on the daily time frame, we've actually had a pretty darn massive pullback. Now, isn't that interesting? Because I did say to you a little while ago that we may even need to pull back down to the 200 moving average. That 200 moving average just so happens to be coinciding right here with our green level, and that is at about 60K. Now, the MACD is pulling down. The stochastic RSI on the daily time frame are pulling down. What does that mean? Well, my friend, you're going to have to stay tuned right to the very end, because which direction actually is Bitcoin going? And if we were to pull back down to that 200, that would take us up to 5%. Now, we are pumped and ready to rock and roll. Let's do this. All right. Today, I just want to share with you, we have some crazy news coming out of China. China's stimulus, if you've been watching my channel, China's stimulus, all right, is literally unfolding as we speak and is getting ready to pump your bags. And if China are pumping, lowering their rates, what do you think America are going to do? Well, this is insane. In a matter of days, China has gone from a severe recession worries to posting its biggest daily stock market gain since 2008. There has been so much economic stimulus that brokerages are crashing due to high demand. What just happened in China? You tell me, my friend, because I did tell you in this video right here, that the stimulus was unfolding and that you needed to get ahead of your game, get ahead of the flow of crypto cash. All right. So with that being said, big money coming in. Not all, excuse me. About 94% of Bitcoin addresses are actually in profit. That means, hopefully, if you've been part of my channel for as long as you have, what a great time to be alive. I absolutely love it. A bull chilling with his Bitcoin, all the profits possible, all the profits potential possible if you have invested in Bitcoin early enough. Because look here, even Bitcoin reaches percentage of addresses in profit. It reaches 100% of addresses at some points, okay? We've kind of bounced just a little bit to there, but right now we're sitting at that 94% level. That is absolutely powerful and incredible, my friends. Okay. 12 years ago, today, well, tomorrow, October 1st, in the era, and this is really cool. I like this. This is from the Bitcoin historian, Julian Assange, on the power of Bitcoin and crypto exactly 12 years ago. It was true at $12 and it's true today, and undoubtedly it will be true in the future. And I'm going to show you why. So stay tuned because there's plenty of little things, little sneaky tricks I have up my sleeve that I'm going to share with you. All right. In the era of mass surveillance, the last free living people will be the ones who know how to use cryptography. I just want you to slow down and just want us to take a moment to just read that little snippet one more time and actually deeply inhale it and deeply understand what is being said here. In the era of mass surveillance, that's today. We know about Meta, we know about YouTube, the place that we're on right now. We know about Instagram, most of these social platforms, other than the likes of X, Twitter, TikTok, and some of the others like Rumble. These are all free speech platforms. And I'm not sure if you heard what Kamala had to say over the course of the strong end. And Mr. BG, Bill Gates, actually had to say, you should go and watch the altcoin video that they posted a few hours ago about Bitcoin. My friend, Bill Gates actually had the audacity to say that now is the time where they are going to take away free speech. So in the era of mass surveillance, the last free living people, you and I, that are in crypto right now, I'm speaking to you and I'm holding you accountable for this momentum in Bitcoin and in cryptography, because we will be the ones who know how to use it and how to help the world. Protect the world. Protect your families. Protect us against the ridiculous autonomy of the nations that are currently existing, like America, like China, like Russia. Okay, I don't care if they're part of the BRICS. I don't care anything about them. But really, the mass surveillance that is busy happening on these platforms, openly so, might I say, you need to know. This is why Bitcoin has become such an incredibly bullish and popular asset. Since its inception in 2009, this time it is now 16 years of age. I remember last year saying, wow, it's 15 years of age. 1 year has passed since that moment. It feels like it was yesterday. Okay. And since a year ago, down here, Bitcoin has pumped 120% more. Okay. So this man was right. You are right by investing in Bitcoin today. I am right by investing in Bitcoin today. Not an egotistical moment, but the God candle in Bitcoin is coming. And if you didn't watch my session, this one, you can see my candle. You can see the steps to Bitcoin in heaven. My friend, the God candle is coming. And it is going to be absolutely beautiful. I'm going to show you in a few moments what this is all about. Knowing that we are entering the fourth quarter tomorrow, okay, of the year, if you can see, October, November, December is the fourth quarter. And the majority of the fourth quarter are actually in the green. And you can see here, the annual returns in 2012 was 187%. In 2013, 5,300%. That was one of the biggest gains ever in Bitcoin. I think we're going to see something like that this year. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to know. But yeah, I mean, orange pill the world because that's what we deserve. Orange pill this live stream, my channel, this video to the world because we have been speaking about Bitcoin and crypto for years, my friend. Years and years and years now. So as you can see here, the average annual return in 23 was 156%. This year alone, we're up 54%. Okay. And that is because we haven't finished the year and we're still going into the fourth quarter. Now, generally, you can see the fourth quarter, boom, is generally green years. Not always, but generally green years, the majority of the time. So, as you can see here, there is no second best to Bitcoin, unfortunately, for the rest of those assets. Bitcoin is better than gold. Bitcoin is better than S&P. Bitcoin in 14 years, okay, has made $107 plus million asset return. That's what I'm talking about. And it's going to continue to do that. So where is it going? It's going into oblivion, okay? No other asset has made those returns. In the last 14 years, we have seen about 400% return. So that's 4x your money. 4x your money in 14 years on the S&P. I would absolutely say that that's wonderful. But my friend, gold is only 1x your money, okay? And Bitcoin at 107 million, okay? That is like 10,000 extra money, okay? If you had invested in it 14 years ago, 10,000 x, maybe even 100,000 extra money, okay? So we are still very early, and I need you to be cognizant because Q4 is coming up. And this is why Bitcoin is the easiest choice. Because back in 2010, $5 would get you this many groceries, and one Bitcoin would have got you the same amount of groceries. Okay, one Bitcoin in 2010. Now in 2010, that was worth about $5 equivalent. Okay, $5 groceries in 21 get you half the groceries, and one Bitcoin can buy you a Porsche GT3 RS. Okay. Okay. That's amazing, right? But the very interesting fact is that in 2030, $5 will buy you fuck all groceries, and one Bitcoin will literally buy you a mansion. And I agree with that sentiment because I believe even this cycle, okay, this is the next cycle. This cycle, Bitcoin will buy you a mansion, okay? Because Bitcoin, in my view, is going to $300,000. In views of others, it could reach up to $1 million, okay? I don't know. None of us can actually tell, but with the multipliers and the way that the chart's looking and the general that we see Q4 on average has a return of 88%. The median is about 60%, okay? Much better than all the other quarters. So even though we've had a few quarters with red, we mostly have green. Now, you see, we still have October, November, December. Last October, it was 28% pump. November, 8%, and December, 12%. All the gains started to happen really in January and in March, and then we had the blistering fall down. We had in February 43%. In March, we had 16%. We are going to pump now, whether you believe so or not. Because as you can see, when Bitcoin was eensy weensy teensy tiny little speck in the dust at $233, Today we're getting ready to bounce out of the 70K level. Look at this insane flag. Look at this insane cup and handle pattern. It's like a little teacup. Here's my little teacup. Boom. Okay. Well, it's a big teacup. And this is the God candle of Bitcoin. Okay. That is what's going to happen to you, my friend. And only if you just knew. The altcoins downtrend has broken. We're going to have a little bit of a look at this in a moment. Yes, we're going to have a pullback, but we're going to continue the pump to the moon and beyond. Yes, I was yawning. Caught you. Anyways, so stock money lizards chart 2 out of 2. I love this, gent. When the stochastic RSI crosses over on the weekly time frame out of the breakout, we get the bump. The bump. Okay, this bump went from 25K all the way to make the all-time high at the 75K. That is a 3x gain, might I say. 25 to 75 is 3. Okay, that's mad. The same thing is busy happening at this point. Do we reach $180 to $200,000 only in this cycle? Or do we just do that in the next move up? You'll have to decide. But October is coming, my friends, and we're only 1 day away. But undoubtedly so. By the 4th of November will be the latest we pump out of this very, very beautiful trend. Now from peak, okay, to peak, 1 December 2013, 1 December 2017, 1 November 2021, 1 September 2025. Who knows? Who actually knows? But this target, according to Stock Money, is about 200K to 260K, minus 300K, I'm just saying. And so right now on the Ichimoku, Hakanashi candles, and what we can see here is from peak to peak is 48 months, 48 months. We haven't had our full 48 months yet. That takes us to September 1st, 2025. I don't know. You let me know down in the comments below. But with a Bitcoin rejection that has currently been happening, okay, there's multiple places where it's been rejecting. It broke out of this downward trend. It broke out of the apex. It's creating higher lows ever since. It's also creating higher highs up here. And so right now, my friend, I would not in the least be worried at all. So are you worried right now when I've already shown you? I hope you're not part of that 6%. And that 6% would probably have been some person buying up at the top of this area right here. But if that's the case, then just add some more to your bags and you'll become in profit. Okay, very simple, my friend. And so if I point out to you that right now is the king of this moment, we could pull back to retest the 200, okay? It wouldn't be such a bad idea to pull back and retest the 200 down here at the 60K level. If we were to retest and pull back to the 200, my friends, that's just like a little itty bitty tiny little incy wincy teeny little perspective out of this entire market. Okay. It also shows us that we are hitting rejection points on this upward resistance line. So the market can pull back anywhere into this very much this blue box and white outline, all the way down even to 57K, and still, in fact, it can still pull back down to 54K and still remain bullish. So even if it pulls all the way down and bounces up, I don't care. I'm just going to be buying the lot as much as I can because I'm working so hard at accumulating 0.21. You must be kidding. I'm working so hard at accumulating 1 Bitcoin. And the way that I'm going to do that is by taking my other altcoin assets while they start to pump, okay, against Bitcoin, and take some profits and make some ridiculous gains. Look at my lines once again. How intrinsically powerful is this level? Okay, this down trend line, as you can see here, has been a very strong level for us to concentrate on at this point. This is finding a good momentum posture. So I wouldn't be surprised if we pulled all the way down to $60,000. Okay, look at how perfect that rejection level is. Literally absolute perfection right there. Okay, this line has been in here for months and months, my friend. Because not only that, ever since we reached the peak, all of this is 200 days. If you don't believe me, oh, let's show you. Today is the 201st day that we have been in sideways action. We have many things to be very grateful for, because like I've just shared with you, that cup and handle pattern that is busy unfolding has a target all the way up here of 130k Bitcoin. That's just the next step up. What are we to see going forward when we see, I mean, look at this. I actually said we'd break up a little bit higher and kind of try and break through, but guess what? We haven't. We're hitting a rejection here on the 100 on Ethereum, okay? We're bouncing back off the 50 and the 20. No problem. We're kind of shifting a little bit sideways right now. Let us take the break we need, the break we deserve. We've been bumping for a little moment, ski or two. But what I do want to say is that the total crypto market cap, the total two, that means it's including Ethereum, has broken above the 200 and is now back testing to find some love and some support on this zone. With there, we can see and expect us to probably make a very strong narrative and push to the upside. So you can see here that the total 3 has broken through. This was the altcoin market cap that I was just busy showing you right here. Excuse me, right here. This is the total market cap, okay, excluding the top 10. Okay, you can see we've already broken out. But if I go and have a very beautiful squiz, this has broken out and is backtesting right now the level of the support. So I'm okay with a little bit of more blood on the streets, because after this, the train has left the station. And then I would say to you, once you break this level, you very much lost your opportunity in this cycle to make millions and millions and become financially free. Why do I say that? Well, the total 3 minus USDT divided by BTC crypto cap is now starting to make its way to the top side, looking at the dominance. The dominance is breaking trend line. It's breaking the 50. It's broke below the 10 moving average, the 20 moving average. Okay, the sell pressure on the MACD is pushing down, and the stochastic RSI is a little bit oversold at this point. So cool, we could pull back up just ever so slightly, or we could just continue down to the 100. If we are to hit that 100 and we don't bounce so strongly right there, my friend, we are in for the altcoin season of your life. Okay, look what happened here. Boom, boom. What a rally, what a return. How exciting, what exciting times to be in. Not only that, but the Dixie is literally under its resistance, and the Dixie is making a M pattern. Okay, so generally with an M pattern, we would break the neckline and we would take the next level, and it would look as something like that. Okay, so I don't want to tell you what to do, which direction to head, and where to put your money, but all I can say, my friend, is that the market's in a very difficult position. But it's not difficult for us, because we know, my friend, that we have the best opportunity of a lifetime presented right to us on a silver platter. And that's why I caution you to sell any of your Bitcoin right now, because the fact that we broke right through this 200 moving average tells me that we are getting ready. And this was the bullish buy. This was the bullish buy. This is a triple bottom here in this area on the white box. You can see there it is a very strong support zone. And on our much beautifully higher time frames, we are actually concurring that we have a shoulder, a head, and another shoulder. So it's now a reality, like clockwork, that the parallel chart. Boom, boom. Are we getting ready to just have a little bit more of a pump? I don't know. If we break the zone, we are going to go down. We will collapse. We will break through. Okay. I just do want to show you that right now we have this, okay? Plus, at the same momentum, we actually have this, okay? So cool. Again, we could pull down, bounce off that 100/50 moving average, and then be a massive, massive buy, okay? Hitting us there, pulling back, pump to the moon and beyond. I'm going to need some telescopes to see this, okay? And if you want to be part of this, my friend, then you need to subscribe to this channel. Now, one thing that I do want to share with you is that on the beautiful monthly time frame, it is time 4.5 hours. All right, let's go and have a look at this delicious candle that we have made on the monthly. Okay, wick down, nicely test on the 20. Okay, wick down, didn't break the lows at all here. Pulled right back up, creating a very, very nice double parallel bottom. I would love if we could close this beautiful candle above last month's previous candle. However, we are above, because that's the close. I meant above the peak, the open of this. I wish we could close above the open, but my wish may not come true, unfortunately, in this moment. But all I can say to you is that once we do get the pumps, the God candle in crypto comes, and you get ridiculous gains like this. You get what seemingly seems like altcoin gains in this market. You have now officially got yourself some crazy crypto out there. Guys, I hope you have been enjoying the videos that I have been making for you. I've been really trying to get out like 3-4 videos for you every week. If you have, then thanks for being here and part of the Crypto Bliss community. Right now, even though Bitcoin is dropping on its ass, so what? Like I said, can come all the way back down here. Can come all the way back down here to like 54, 53, 54K and still be okay. So it doesn't matter. And I think this is something that we need to understand and we need to learn from each other, okay, in this space, is that regardless of the volatility, if you're taking a perpetuals trade using my Bybit link down below, get yourself up to $30,000 deposit and go and trade with me there. If you were doing a perpetual and you got in here, you best have fucking took profits up there, my friend, okay? That's the simple of it. It depends on your strategy, of course. But if you didn't, well, or if you did, you would have got yourself at a 10x leverage, a 240% trade over like a 3-week period, okay? That's pretty darn decent. And this is amazing because that's Bitcoin. But look at what happened here. We had this very strong pump, sideways chill, a collapse back down to support. We have here a massive pump, a sideways chill, and a pullback right down to some vicious support. Do you really honestly think that we're going to come down? Choice is yours, my friend. I don't know. I can't tell you. But it would be healthy for us to come and have that pullback. That is all I can say to you at this point in time. But right now, with the fact that we are pulling back, we must remember that we do have an incredible invincible W pattern, which is very, very good for us. And we should consider remembering that as we speak about Bitcoin. One last thing that I do want to mention is this PayPay coin. I have mentioned to you for some time now. Okay. Look at what it's busy doing. It's busy breaking its trend of a pump up. I think it will come back down to this level here, which is an additional 14%. Buy this thing on spot, man. Buy this thing on spot and get yourself some ridiculous gains, because it's going to break this all-time high. And just to the all-time high, my friend, we have a 120% gain. Where can you buy it? Well, I'll let you find that out for yourself by using CoinGecko and going to go and find it, because that's how you get to know your cryptocurrencies. So I don't know if I need to carry on with much else here in this session for us today. I think I've given you some pretty darn freaking good alpha and telling you that with 94% of the addresses in profit, with Q4 mostly in profit, Bitcoin every single year has been in profit and outperformed all other assets. The dollar diminishing in its value, I would reasonably say to you that now is the time to have more than you need in Bitcoin today for the best of your future tomorrow. So thank you to you for being part of the Crypto Bliss channel. And I hope that you can patiently wait with me, alongside me, making videos of all kinds of cryptos that are going to make our bags massive, gigantic. And you too, my friend, will become a millionaire in crypto with me this cycle. So I hope you enjoy that. And yeah, I mean, if you are already a millionaire in crypto, I love that. Well done to you. I am almost a millionaire in crypto in dollars, but in rands, my friend, I am well into a millionaire. So in my country, I am a millionaire. In the US, I am not the millionaire just yet. Okay. But this cycle, I am. Okay. Say it like I am. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. It doesn't matter where you're from in the world. Just say that out to yourself 3 times at least. And say it with oomph, with passion, with pride about yourself and what you've done for yourself and the way that you've taken the time to watch this live session, to watch my videos, and to be part of my Crypto Bliss community. I just truly want to say thank you and show you all the love I possibly can. And I truly appreciate you very, very much. Thanks for being part of the Crypto Bliss channel and the Crypto Bliss Live Show. Truly appreciate you. Make sure you go and check out my Twitter pages, all my links in the description of the video down below. Anyways, love you all. You take care and enjoy the rest of your Monday, Moon Day evening, and happy new moon tomorrow. Because remember, actually, before I go anywhere, if you recall, like I've always said to you, moon phases. Didn't I say to you moon phases? Whoops. I did say to you moon phases. Let's go moon phases. Where's my moon phases? Come on, moon phases. Let's get out of here. Okay. There you go. New moon, collapse. Full moon, pump. New moon, collapse. Just is. New moon, collapse. 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 Full moon, pump. Full moon, pump. Full moon, pump. Full moon, little pump. Full moon, pump. Full moon, pump. Full moon, pump. You see what I mean? Tomorrow's a new moon. Don't be surprised if the fucking thing falls down to $60,000 tomorrow morning. So what? Buy some more, because it's the last time this cycle, before the end of the next bear cycle, that you will be able to get this beautiful Bitcoin at this price once again. I truly hope you have enjoyed watching this live session with me today. And all I can say is much love, much appreciations, and we will see you on the next one, you blessed souls. Take care and have yourself a lovely evening ahead.